Oh, hello, I didn't see you there. One of the things that can be really difficult about living with rejection sensitivity and people pleasing is figuring out when things are true and when things are false. Because our brain is just trying to do its job, right? So, bless you. And so our brains, in trying to support us, and bless you. And so our brains, in trying to support us or trying to protect us, will convince us that the thoughts that we are thinking are true, even when they aren't. Really good example of this is examining the stories that we tell ourselves about the people in our lives. And sometimes we have to do a little digging through the thought. So, for example, yesterday, I had some dear friends coming over. Like, these are people who I've known for over 10 years. Like, we talk almost every day. We know each other, we understand each other, we share our lives. Like, these are people that I trust and I love. And I want to be so clear, if you are not a person who lives with rejection sensitivity, what I'm about to say is going to sound very strange. So I get in the car to go to the grocery store, and I start feeling this concern, this anxiety, this feeling of like, what if I do a bad job cooking dinner? What if my friends don't like the dinner that I'm cooking? What if they're not going to be my friends anymore? They're not going to like me. And so my brain starts actively trying to convince me that the only way to cook a successful dinner is if I drive 30 minutes across town to the really expensive, nice, bougie grocery store to get the mushrooms for the mushroom risotto that I was cooking there, because those are the good mushrooms. And if I get the good mushrooms, then my friends are going to know that I love them and I care about them, and they'll keep being my friend. So I need to spend extra time, extra money, extra distance to get the special mushrooms in order to make sure that my friends stay my friends. And before I started really understanding my brain, before I really started delving into understanding rejection sensitivity and where it comes from, before I started understanding all of the ways that people pleasing show up in my life, I would have absolutely given in to that impulse. I would have driven across town. I would have bought the most expensive ingredients. I would have spent hours and hours and hours cooking them an elaborate meal. And so now, knowing what I know about rejection sensitivity, I sat with that thought. I sat with that feeling, and I said, hey man, I totally get that you're trying to protect me and make sure that like I keep my friends around me, but my friends love me no matter what. And I went to the regular grocery store that's just like 5 minutes down the street. I bought some perfectly normal mushrooms. I cooked a perfectly delicious dinner, and we had a perfectly beautiful night. It can be so easy to believe that voice. It can be so easy to listen and say, if I don't do that thing, they're gonna leave. If I don't do that thing, they're not gonna like me. But rejection sensitivity is learned, and I promise that you can also work on unlearning it. If you want to learn how, follow me for more. I talk about it a lot.